My name is Ketan. I am an ordinary guy with extraordinary dreams. Thank you for the love that you have shown about my book, Extraordinary. I thought, why don't I pick up some of the very interesting chapters from the book, because it's an action oriented book, and share with all of you to think about. Each of these chapters, each of these stories have left a mark in my thinking. And this is my way to share it with you. In the comment box, share your responses, because there are questions that I'm going to ask after each story. These are the questions that I ask myself, and I want you to think about those questions and share your point of view. So don't forget to go into the comment box and share your responses. This story is about a topic called Be Your Better Version Every Single Day. Now, this learning came from an incident when my son, the elder one, was about 7 years old, and he participated in an inter-school skating competition. And there was a time we were supposed to go and pick him up from school. So we were waiting there near the school, and in few minutes the bus arrived, and I had my little one, my younger daughter, also along with me. We were so excited. This was the first time he went for an inter-school competition. So the bus came back. There were kids in the bus. There was so much of excitement. Some were shouting, some were yelling. And when they saw their parents, everybody, every single of them were literally jumping out of joy. It didn't matter literally to them who won or who lost, but that's what kids do. They enjoy the movement. We saw a familiar face in the bus. There was a huge smile that came on his face and our face when we saw each other. He came jumping out of the bus and gave us a hug. And there was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of happiness on his face. And in the meantime, I saw his coach also, who was walking towards us. So I went to greet him and I checked with him. So how did he fare? How did my kid do in the competition? His coach said that he did well, he did good, and he left. I came back to my kid to understand what experiences he had. And what he told me that time was something that I literally can experience the happiness in that small kid's face when he shared that. He said, Papa, I won gold. And he was excited. We were excited. It was like, wow, you did that. So I went to the coach. I congratulated him. I was still wondering, why has he not shared such a important news with us? So I went to congratulate him and said, sir, congratulations. Han said that he won gold. And I was surprised that why didn't you share this with me? He said, yes, sir, he won gold, but he was the only one who participated. Now, within that moment, suddenly the excitement that I had went down. It fizzled down. And the happiness that he actually won something, he was excited about something, became secondary. Just because he was performing alone, I took away all the hard work that he had put, all the excitement that he had, all those morning practices that he had put in. I literally took it away from him. Fortunately, I didn't do this in front of him. Being a father and a coach, I did correct myself. I had to. But it left me with few questions. Why is our success and becoming better always linked to somebody else? Why are we so much hard conditioned to look at success only when we do better than others? A very significant lesson that I learned that day is that the only focus for each one of us should be, how do we become a better version of ourselves for every single day? It's about me becoming better than myself that I was yesterday. That's the only way how I'm going to move ahead in my life and get what I want, and not what everyone else wants me to get or everybody else is getting. Here are two questions that I have for you from the book. Think about it. Who are you competing with? How is it helping you maximize your untapped potential? Because when we compare, we're limiting ourselves to the limits that others have. So who are you competing with? The second question is, let's assume that you are better than a person and you beat a particular person in a particular sport or any area of life, what next? Who next? And till when are you going to follow this regime? I'm leaving you those two thoughts. Don't forget to go and put your comments in the comment box. Thank you so much for watching.